James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years. There is a reception for Chris Godwin. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have a clock in their head. They understand exactly how much time do they have before they start stressing the protection. He realized pretty quickly here it was time to go, tuck the ball, become a runner, and he's able to pick up a big gain.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irvin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
2nd and 1.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Dean Winters on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. We'll go again here with Irvin. Finding space at the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
That's another.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. Now they're going to have to buckle down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over. And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
49ers.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Christian Izio there to bring him down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. keep that gain to nothing.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. Wrong, incomplete. Coverage, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A 48-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
49ers 3.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers extend their advantage to 14-3.
49ers 3.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. They'll go play action with Purdy. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
1st down, San Francisco.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
30-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. So they come to the line for first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now. Here's second and 9. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
On third down, it's Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
49ers 10.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Give. This is Irving. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long one.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, it's Irving. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Buccaneers.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4th down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Flushed to his left.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run here with McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 31 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's Give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
49ers.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
To Jawan Jennings. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And a 49er first down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs 17-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Here's Purdy again. The second down throw is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Third down, Purdy. Moving to his right. Taking up, and he will get into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown San Francisco. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First and 10.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll swing this out wide to Irving. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Baker to throw. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 43 yards away. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers have tied it at 17. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. This one taken at the 7. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Logan Hall. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. The motion man here is Bourne. Purdy now on 2nd down. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. On play action, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
You know what? I like like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
So these jet sweep plays, we see them so often, both under center and the shotgun. There's a lot of ways to do it. But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL, with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for so you can at least avoid these negative plays.
Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. It's Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and 2. Here we go. Irving, and he'll take this one in. Bucky Irving, touchdown Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs will go up by 7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 24, 49ers 17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got third down coming up.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 40
A
yards.
big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Will show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A second down throw here for Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A tight end in motion now. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Back to throw. Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and goal. Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will cut the lead down to 4. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
10 at the 39-yard
There's a
line.
reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They send Godwin in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Has some room inside the 30. Going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 10-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing is Mayfield. He takes off.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield on the keeper. Gets it away at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
49ers 20.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
He'll get this out quickly to his left, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On second down, Purdy. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Third down, Purdy. He's going to air this one out. It is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of time.
And he will score! Game on! Brock Purdy! Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here?
The 49ers will line up for the 2.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable. which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains, and there's really two reasons. One, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down, and two, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Niners offense ready to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Baker is going to give it to Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Chris Godwin. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff's going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Good for a first down. First and 10 at the
And what a clutch
16-yard
throw here
line.
on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
The RPO, this is out to Evans. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
At the 13-yard line.
Second and 7. It's Otten in motion. On second down, a run with Irvin. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to the stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll motion a tight end right. On 3rd down, they'll set up the throw. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good, and the Buccaneers are able to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 38, 49ers 26.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back to work.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bourne. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down, 49ers.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, 49ers. Here's Purdy again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win, as we say so long from Tampa.